So 4 years ago, I was able to quit my 9 to 5 because my coaching business got to a point where I was making enough money, alhamdulillah, to be able to leave the paycheck month to month and the security and the stability of a full-time job. And I want to tell you exactly what I've done so that you can also do this year, inshallah, especially if you're fed up of your full-time job, if you've decided that this year was the year that you wanted to start your own business, especially as a life coach, then everything that I'm going to share with you today will be beneficial. And if you're contemplating on other types of careers outside of life coaching, then this could also be beneficial, especially if you want to be a consultant, inshallah. Okay, so 6 steps to quit your 9 to 5 this year, inshallah. Step number 1 is start budgeting. Look at everything that you're spending on so that you know where you can save some money in order to invest that into your personal growth and especially your professional skills. Okay, so this is a bit of a difficult one. I know that I took quite some time to learn how to budget because I hate it. I hate the idea of having to stop myself from impulsively buying everything that I want, but it's part of adulting and it's part of becoming a little bit more intentional about what we need rather than what we want in the present moment. Because a lot of the time what we want in the short term is not leading us to what we want in the long term. Okay, so for me, 4 years ago, I hired a financial coach and we had a deep look at the way that I spend my money. And I realized I don't think long enough before buying stuff, and it leads me to not being able to have the money to invest in the things that really matter to me, or to not be able to save for the things that really matter to me. So first thing is start budgeting if you're not doing it already. And the second step is every penny that you make, every minute that you have, every bit of energy that is left in you when you come back from your 9 to 5, I want you to start investing all of that in developing your skills, as I mentioned earlier. So for me, it was investing in coaching training. For you, it might be different, but I highly recommend you get into a good coaching certification, especially if you don't know anything about coaching, you don't have any coaching skills, you also don't have the mindset when it comes to being an entrepreneur, and you don't know anything about business. Don't throw yourself out there and try to DIY it to the point where you get overwhelmed with the amount of information that's out for free. That information is not going to be relevant to you at all times because you're trying to take general information and apply it to your individual problems, and that doesn't always work. So invest in a certification that will teach you about coaching skills, but also about business mindset. That's really important. That's step number 2. Step number 3 is go out there and coach as much as possible. Practice your skills, practice. I say this in every video, but I can't emphasize on that enough because I personally paid for a £4,000 certification, and in that certification itself, there was barely no practice. And for me, that's mind-blowing because what makes a good coach is actually going out there and talking to people and coaching people. It's not the books, it's not sitting in sessions. So you want to go out and coach for free as much as possible. If you do that, you'll get feedback and you potentially will get referred to other people from the people that you're coaching for free, and at that point you can start charging people as well. So it's a good experience, and it's really important for you to not just be a mediocre coach out there. We want to be great. We want that level of ihsan in the way that we're helping and supporting people, because there are a lot of coaches out there, but there are not a lot of good and exceptional coaches. So budget, invest in your professional skills, practice your craft. And number 4, once you have practiced coaching and you've gotten an idea of who you like working with, the types of problems that you like solving, the types of issues that really passionate you, like the types of transformation that you love getting from your clients, you will be able to niche down. So at the beginning, as a life coach, you're going to get skills to coach in general, but it's going to be up to you to pick a niche. It's important to pick a niche because if you come out in the public and say, I'm going to help you with everything in your life, no one is going to take you seriously. People need to be able to say, this woman is helping these people with this problem. So I want you to think about your mission statement. Who do you want to help and what do you want to help them with? But again, it's easier to come to that once you have had a lot of experience coaching people. So don't try to do things the wrong way. First, put yourself out there, coach people. With that experience, you will know this is the niche that I want to help. Now, the next thing that you want to do, this is step number 5, I think. Yes. Number 5 is just start putting yourself out there by sharing a value. Pick one platform, one social media platform that you want to focus on at the beginning. And if you're wondering which one should I go for, is it going to be Instagram? Is it going to be YouTube? Is it going to be TikTok, LinkedIn? It's very easy to answer that question. Where is your ideal client? So that person that you want to support with a specific problem, what is she consuming? Where is she hanging out? Like, is she more on Instagram? Is she on YouTube? Like, you have to answer that question and be where she is. Simply put, maybe she's on different platforms. Okay, but which one does she consume more of? Be there. You're gonna pick one platform and you're gonna share a lot of value on that platform. It's the same thing as coaching and being a good coach. There's a lot of people putting content out there, but there aren't a lot of people actually putting good content out there. Okay, and especially with the rise of the use of AI, a lot of people are just saying the same stuff that ChatGPT is telling them to say. So you're gonna really take some time to think about the quality of what you're sharing with potential clients on that platform that you've chosen. You're gonna do collaborations with people who have in their audience your ideal client. That will also boost your visibility in front of the people that you want to work with, inshallah. As you're providing value, collaborating with people, and also using your network, I think we underestimate the power of asking our friends, hey, do you know someone who's struggling with that issue? I'm actually starting coaching and I'm looking for clients at the moment. Is there anyone that you think would benefit from my services in matters of that problem? Go and talk to the people around you as well. Use your network. It doesn't have to be just strangers on the internet bringing you clients. If you follow those 5 first steps, you'll get to a point where you're making more and more money from your coaching business, inshallah. And at that point, it's important that you sit down with yourself and you have a look at your numbers again and you ask yourself, how much do I need each month in order to survive? So what are my monthly expenses? And when you have that number in mind, you want to start saving for at least 6 months, ideally 6 months of monthly expenses, and put that in the safety fund. Now, to be honest, I quit my job when I had about 3 months of monthly expenses because I was ready to go. So I took a risk, but I recommend having at least 6 months so that when you take the leap of going full-time coaching, at least you have that 6-month cushion and you're not stressed out and desperate to make money with your coaching business, because we don't want to give out that energy when we're looking for clients. So stay in your job until you've hit that 6 months saving, and also hopefully until you've gotten to a point where your business is making a decent amount of money consistently. Now, I'll give you a few tips on how to make that happen. Definitely get a business mentor. Honestly, like for me, it was the one thing that changed everything was having guidance when it came to business. Before having business mentors, I was just faffing around. I didn't know what I was doing when it came to my bookkeeping, my marketing strategies, the logistics and processes in my business. I was just improvising. And as soon as I started getting the help that I really needed to grow the business, I started making real money. This is what happened when you stop treating your side hustle as a hobby. If you treat your business like a hobby, it will pay you like a hobby. Treat it like a business and it will pay you like a business, okay? Now, if you're interested in getting the support that you need in terms of coaching certification, we at the Healed Sister have a coaching certification. It's CPD accredited, and it focuses on teaching you the right coaching skills to be a powerful coach, but also guides you to get the right mindset to be an entrepreneur, as well as giving you the fundamentals in terms of marketing. The next cohort is in April. The applications are currently open, inshallah. As usual, there are a limited amount of spots, so make sure that you apply. And there is an early bird price that will end on the 28th of February, so you want to make sure that you get that as well, inshallah. What makes our certification special is really the fact that I've created it with in mind all the mistakes that I've witnessed myself in the certifications that I took as a client. So for example, the fact that a lot of certifications will not force you to practice your coaching skills. Again, bonkers. I will force you to practice your coaching skills to the point where you will hate me. But I will do it in a way that I'm going to make it really easy for you. I'm going to put you in touch with the people from my audience who are ready to be coached and willing to do it. So you don't have to go out and look for people to be coached for free. There's a lot of reassurance in that because a lot of people are very shy and introverted at the beginning of their coaching journey, so they don't like going out and getting their first free clients. We do that for you, alhamdulillah. I truly believe that our coaching certification is one of the best out there for Muslim women who want to become life coaches, so just make sure that you go and check out the details in the description box below. And if you want me to talk more about business and coaching, just let me know in the comments below. What do you want me to talk about exactly? I'm gonna start a vlog series about becoming Martha Stewart, and I can't wait to share that with you, inshallah. Summarize the 6 steps to quit your job. Number 1, start budgeting. Number 2, invest as much as you can into your professional skills and your personal development. Number 3, practice your craft. Go out and coach. Number 4, niche down because riches are in the niches. And number 5, put yourself out there and share as much value as possible on social media. And number 6 is save up at least 6 months of monthly expenses so that you can quit your job without the pressure of not having any money. But also, ideally, make sure that you quit when you are making enough money from your coaching business and you know that you're capable of making enough money from your business. Meaning you've tested your niche and it's working and you're capable of selling. All right, I hope this was beneficial. If you have any questions for me, drop them in the comment section below and I'll see you in the next video, inshallah.